All right, folks, we are midway through June. It is scorching hot out here. July haven't even hit yet, but we are at the emergency room. As you can see, someone is about to get life flighted here as the helicopter just left. But we want to focus on three main reasons on why people don't plan ahead due to the idea that they just don't see it as being an emergency. Keep in mind now, emergencies are coming, but they just don't see it right now. And of course, we're here, and people are here for one reason and one reason alone. They are in need of medical help, and they can't put it off till tomorrow. They can't say, it's raining, we'll do it next time. So and so is having a birthday, we'll do it tomorrow. No, it needs help right now. And so we're out here, folks, again, doing great services for those in the area, all right, in the neighborhood and so forth, all right? So three main reasons. The first main reason, folks, is you're doing other things that you think that are just not important at the moment. Okay, you're going to the house, you're running errands, you're looking for something to cook, you're looking for something to wash, you're looking for something to run errands for that house. Guess what you do the next day? The same thing. You pick up the kids today, you tend to them today and tomorrow, the grandkids, so on and so forth. Guess what you do the next day? The same thing, so on and so forth, folks. It become a rat race, all right? And so you put off the important things, and we're talking about planning ahead. We're talking about planning when transitioning. We're also dealing with income protection to protect those who you say you care about and those who you love. And so it just comes down to, just quite frankly, laziness. Here's the second one, folks. Here's a very, very big one right here, okay? So me and the team, we've been reaching out in the area, okay, providing these powerful services. And you say, not me, maybe the next one. And it's kind of strange because you're saying to yourself, I'm never going to leave here. I'm always going to be here forever. Not me is the answer that you say. Now, many of you say that, okay, I get it, you're young. All right, when I was young, same thing. Not me. But death doesn't walk by young people, do it, and say, well, you know what? You're a young age. Let me go over to this 70, 80, 90-year-old person. All right, let me pass right by him or her again. They're young and they're doing so many things that they think are important. So not me has been the answer for many of you. Now, some of you don't say it, but you say it with your attitude by passing the information along. And I'm going, no, don't pass it along. You take it. It's for you, folks. So those who are parents, those who have children in maybe 20, maybe in their 30s, maybe 40s, you may have to continue to be the parent to those quote unquote little children. That's right. They're little children. They say they're adults. They say they're grown. They say they handle business. But guess what they say when it's time to really think about the things that are important? They say, not me. Now, again, parents, you could say one or two things. You could put it off on your children and wait on them to take care of it and let them go about their day. And guess what'll happen in the end? You'll be stuck with the bill. You'll be stuck with the responsibility because those children continue to say, not me. One individual, in fact, walked right past us and as if this was above him. This was beyond him. Adults, so they say. And here's the final one, folks. And this just goes without saying. It just doesn't come off as an emergency. It just seems like something you can continue to put off day in and day out. Keep in mind, we at the emergency building right here, and these are things that you just can't put off. Now, I want to go back to episode that's called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You remember that? You remember when Uncle Phil wanted that burger so badly, but those health tests didn't go in his favor. What he had the nephew go and get the burger for him. In fact, the nephew snuck the burger in his jacket pocket and brought it out to him. I didn't know what it was, whether it was alcohol or some kind of substance that he shouldn't have, but then he brought it to him, and Uncle Phil took 3 or 4 bites and started clutching his chest. At that point, it was an emergency, all right? The burger no longer mattered. Nothing else in the house no longer mattered, okay? It was an emergency at that point, and he needed an ambulance. Here's the moral of the story, folks. When the emergencies come, we don't want them to be too late because you have put off pre-planning, all right, for your family that you say you love so much. Okay, these are adults here, folks, and we adults, we don't want to leave that burden to our loved ones. Okay, we want to help our loved ones in terms of income protection, in terms of the proper things that you need when transitioning from this place. All right, that's what it is, folks. Now remember this right here: poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part. Vice versa can be applied as well. That means when you get to running around because you haven't planned properly, it's not going to be an emergency for anyone else. Okay, hopefully this helps, folks. Hopefully you will hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button down below, leave me some comments that will help the channel, folks. Meanwhile, share the video as well. Thank you so much.